Alright, just want to do a quick video today. I am taking the running boards off. I have basically, we just hit our first oil change too actually, so 10,000 miles. We've put some serious miles on this sucker. So that's what it looks like with the running boards off, and let me get the other side with them on. And this is with it still on. I think it looks a lot better with them off, kind of lifts it up. We only kept them on for Moab because we didn't want to bash up the side. And so hopefully we'll get some rock sliders soon, but that's what it looks like. You can get a little bit of wind right now, but I just want to get you a good reference. There you go. That's with them on. And that's with them off. Looks a lot cleaner. Also, we were at the dealership. Hold on. Got a damn cold from the trip. Also, while I was at the dealership, they had a TRD Pro, a red one. It looked really good too. I liked red vehicles, I do. I'm not a huge fan of the 4Runner red because it's a little bit more ruby red, but it looked really good. If we'd had that option, I think we would have went for it. It looked like it was only 4,000 more, and I say that only 4,000 more, but when you're spending that much money on a rig anyways, it's just a little bit more. On the flip side of that, it's kind of like getting a Rubicon. If you're gonna replace everything that it comes with, then what's the point anyways? I'm not 100% sure what it comes with. Interior wise, I think it's all the same. I know it has a front skid, a little bit taller shocks, better upgraded shocks, and it had different wheels and tires. And obviously the front badge. I like the front grille a lot, depending on what we do with our front bumper setup. I definitely want to do that mod. But the mod is like $600 to get the TRD Pro grill, which is just stupid if you ask me. That's way too much money. You can't tell me that anyone else has come up with that a better package or something like that. There's so many 3D printers around. Hopefully in a couple years someone will come up with a cheaper version of that, because as much as I like the TRD Pro grill, I don't know how I feel about spending $600 on it. That's kind of a bit outrageous in my opinion. So to each their own. If you've already bought it, that's great. If I can get it for cheaper, I obviously will. Let me get this other running board off, but that's kind of a quick setup. Like I said, 10,621 miles since we've got this. We're already there. First oil change is done, and just cleaning it up a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm also thinking about taking off the off-road emblem off the side corners. It says TRD off-road. I don't like the off-road part, it's just too many words. So I think I'm gonna remove off-road and just leave the TRD on there and just black it out. And then I still need to black out some other things too on the front and the back, especially like the logos and stuff like that. But another project. Anyways, just wanted to give you a quick update on that and kind of show you what I'm working on. This is what I was referring to on the outside. It's just too much. I'm gonna take off this one and this one, leave this on. I'll probably black that out, and that way it's a lot cleaner and just a little bit more simpler. I wanted to take them all off, but she wanted me to leave that on. I also want to black out these emblems, this, and probably this too. I don't know what I want to do yet. Plasti Dip looks good. They sell covers and caps you can put on that, but I think the cap, like the inserts that go over it, are like $100. Again, why so expensive for just simple things? I have no idea. And then up front, yes guys, we're gonna replace the wheels and tires eventually on this. That's why these on there temporarily. People keep asking about that. And I want to black out this right here. But that all depends on what we do with it, with the front bumper. I think I'm just gonna do the bumper that comes in right here, and let's put your winch on there with your two anchor points, and then I'm putting a light bar in there, which I already have, it just need to put on. And depending on that setup will depend on if I change this out or not. But I do want to get the TRD Pro emblem right here, but not for $500. It's literally, I don't know, is it a cap or something like that? Just a cap that goes over this, and then removes this part right here. I'm not 100% sure. I'll look in that more, but still, seems like a lot of money. Yep, and there's that glorious first scratch she got on here. I had a minute, so I'm gonna go ahead and work on removing these emblems. You can do this a couple different ways. Floss works really well, or I'm just using an old hotel room key, and you can just use it like that to get it off. Then you're just left with a little bit of gunk. This stuff just peels right off. It's better to do this, if you're gonna do this at all, do this like as soon as you get the vehicle. Don't wait a couple years, because the paint will fade underneath and you'll be able to see where the logo was. And then just to get the last remnants, I just have some Goo Gone, and I'll go ahead and use that right here. So just use that Goo Gone and just soak it on and remove the emblems. Really easy. Most people already know how to do that, but just a quick tip if you haven't done it before. And there you go. That's how she looks. Just got the TRD, the rock rails off, and now I'm ready to start modding it a bit more. It's ready to go. This thing needs some, it's time. These wheels have motivated me to do some work onto it because I hate how they look so stock. More so than the other wheels. But a bit cleaner in my opinion, and it gives it a fresh overall look to it. Quick fun day. Alright, got that side off too, and I repurposed these. That actually looks kind of cool there. I think I'm gonna run it like that for a little while. Again, sorry about the sniffles. Hope you guys are having a great week. If you got any questions or anything about anything we've done, just hit me up or let me know. And as always, we'll see you later.